Welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm reviewing both New England Revolution 2, Toronto FC 1, and United States 1, Jamaica 1. First we'll start with Toronto versus New England. New England 2, Toronto 1 in MLS 2023 match 20. Toronto started good, and New England still came back. It's really... the game just was a crazy game, to be honest. Goals were scored as follows. 12th minute, ball crossed in by Christian Gutierrez into the head of DeAndre Kerr, heads it in past Jordy Petrovic. Beautiful goal, great header to make it 1-0 for Toronto FC. Definitely what they needed to start opened with the goal. Bobby Wood, the 33rd minute, takes the shot, puts it off right past Ranjit Singh. If Ranjit Singh was a step back, he would have got to it and saved it, but he didn't. Bobby Wood scores again on TFC, 1-1. That's the way we go into half. Giacomo Vrioni in the 52nd minute puts the Revs ahead, 2-1. Another Ranjit Singh mess up, to be honest. Again, why is he starting? Full time, 2-1 is the way it would be. The Revs win. Full-time stats, 12 shots to 14, 2 shots on goal to 10, 54% possession, 46% possession, 512 passes to 430, 84% pass accuracy to 82, 10 fouls to 10, 2 offside to 3, 0 yellow cards to 0, 0 red cards to 0, 3 corners to 2. Listen. 1, Greg Ranjit Singh should never start a game again. 1. Luka Gavron should start till Tomas Romero gets back. Because, dear God, Ranjit Singh is horrible. 2 games he's basically thrown away by himself. At least 2 points, if not more. Thrown away by himself, so get him out of there. Bradley, I don't know what the hell the subs were today. Triple sub at the half. You're out of your mind. Guti wasn't too bad. I mean... those subs were just crazy. TFC took an early lead, and I was pretty happy about it. I thought they could build on it. They didn't. The Revs showed their power. Of course. TFC is a joke of a team. That's not a question. They are a joke of a team that just doesn't know how to win a football match. No matter what, they don't know how to win. They just don't. They hate to win. They certainly are okay with drawing. They love to lose. And the Revs are a good team. I'm not saying they aren't, but dear Lord, the Revs didn't look like it. The stats actually were better for Toronto as the game went on. And they had more shots on net. And they blew it. The most bizarre performance I've ever seen. I guess it is the Gillette Hoodoo coming back, but the Revs showed their fight. They showed their heart. They showed their honor. Bruce Arena had them set up well to win, and Bob Bradley did not have TFC set up well to win, and let's be honest, as well. The players didn't execute enough. That's pretty much all I can say. Man of the match for me, I'd say Vrioni for the winning goal, to be honest. I don't think anybody really looked good. It was a horrible match. TFC should have lost by more. But they didn't. Like, they were good, but they were bad at the same time. It's a paradox, isn't it? What can you say? Yeah, that's pretty much what I think, personally. I think they're paradoxed. Bradley sucks. The players want him out. And even when the team looks like they could pull some off, they don't. That's where we are. Good job for the Revs winning. 3rd place in the East, well deserved. With that being said, yeah, let's move on to the U.S. game, because I have more to say about the U.S.-Jamaica game than New England-Toronto. I'm just bewildered still. Of course, I've had some time for it to marinate. I'm still bewildered, so let's push on. Talk to you in a couple of seconds. So, let's now review United States 1, Jamaica 1 in Gold Cup 2023 Group A. Jamaica should have won this game. Had Leon Bailey scored that penalty in the first half, it would have been 2-1. Jamaica was dominating defensively. And that penalty proves costly. Brandon Vasquez gets a late equalizer. Damian Lowe scores the header. Damari Gray with a beautiful, beautiful peach of a cross in. Damian Lowe puts it past Matt Turner. Damian Lowe kept onside, heads it into the far post, 1-0 Jamaica. That's the way we go into the half. Brandon Vasquez scores in the 88th minute to tap in. Another horrible defensive breakdown, but this time by the Reggae Boys. Brandon Vasquez puts it past Andre Blake on the rebound to make it 1-1. That's the way it would end. It's a point shared between both teams. And the team who scores more goals in this group will win the group at this point, because they should both win their matches, next 2 matches. Full-time stats are as follows: 13 shots to 6, 4 shots on goal to 3, 68% possession to 32% possession, 581 passes to 288, 82% pass accuracy to 64, 12 fouls to 12, 0 offside to 1, 0 yellow cards to 3, 0 red cards to 0, 5 corners to 2. For me personally, I think Jamaica defensively were the better side. I think Jamaica were tougher. I think they wanted this more. I think they wanted the win. And they defensively played an amazing game except for 5 seconds, arguably. And I think those 5 seconds were what ruined Jamaica's chances of winning this match. And it hurts, because Hallgrimsson was tactically bobbing and weaving throughout the whole match against BJ Callahan. Callahan did not look like the golden child that he did in Vegas, and I was leading me to say that that's why you always cash out when you beat the house. Even though Berhalter would have been worse for the USA, you always cash out when you beat the house. Turns out, he still won one of his bets, even though he lost a lot of his money in that situation. He still won some back. You know what I mean. With that being said, though, Hallgrimsson just tactically pushed BJ Callahan around the ring, threw him around like a rag doll, tactically. If the forwards for Jamaica showed up better, if Damari Gray had a better play, if Bobby Reed showed up like he did in 21, if Leon Bailey did step up. It didn't go well, but he did step up. If Jamaica's offense showed the fire that we thought they would have won this game hands down, no question. But sometimes it doesn't go your way. And Jamaica will have to be kicking themselves, letting that last goal in and missing the penalty. Other than that, I think personally Jamaica should have won. I think the USA, Sonora looked horrible. He was not good as a 10. They should have started Mihailovic. As well as Ferreira is not that guy. They should have started Vasquez. They brought him on 81 minutes too late. But he still scored a goal. Tap in, but he still scored. Personally, I thought Zendejas could have stayed on. I think they could have made him a 10, brought him in inverted winger, and played the ball through Morris and Vasquez and players like that. Roldan did nothing. Tactically, I think Zendejas kind of got rolled. Personally, I think he could have been a 10. They could have dropped him back and easily turned him into a 10, and they probably would have done better. I think they would have won. They didn't, though. Personally, if it was me, I would have made Zendejas a 10. Whether that was, or you could have put in Mihailovic and still had him be on the wing, and then maybe invert still. Maybe make it double 10 in some way, shape, or form. I think Ferreira needed more service, but I certainly also think Brandon Vasquez should have started. I think both could be true. Jamaica, on the other hand, it hurts. They deserved to win. They were the better side. They had the better plan. And it all fell apart in 5 seconds. Sometimes that happens. BJ Callahan does not look like the golden child. Still doesn't, even though he got a draw. Jamaica was still the better side. And I hope they still win the group, because I think they deserve it. But again, we'll see what happens. So with that being said, that's what I thought about this game. I thought Jamaica was the better side. I think the USA got a bit lucky, but they made Jamaica pay. They got a point out of it. Man of the match for me is Damian Lowe, on a yellow card for 87 minutes. 93 minutes, pretty much. And he scores a goal. defends well and scores a goal. You know what? For me, Damian Lowe's man of the match. I'll give it to him. If he didn't score, Jamaica would have lost. So, yeah, Damian Lowe, man of the match for me. Having a good season, too. So, with that being said, if you like this video, like and share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification once subscribe, send super chats on the live streams, comment on this video, put us in play, share with friends and family, all that great stuff. I shall see you tomorrow for a live watch along of Haiti versus Qatar, and a live watch along and review of Mexico versus Honduras in the Gold Cup. I will be back home. It'll be at the normal sight lines, and I hope you enjoy me finally being back home. So that'd be good. So hopefully you enjoyed both these reviews. I'll talk to you in a while. I'll talk to you in the morning, or not in the morning, at night. Tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Finally back in Central Time. Sort of weird timings for the matches though, but whatever. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you later.